Hi to everyone, this is Rudok and welcome to this Let's Play of Doom Eternal. This is going to be a long series, yes, so I've decided to play Doom Eternal as well. It's going to be difficult. As you can see, House of the Ancient Gods. I have already completed this game, including Ancient Gods. It's difficult, so yeah, we will see. I'm going to try to play it on Ultra Violence because I think I played these new Doom series like 3 times together. Yes, definitely. And I did really well in Doom 2060, so I will try to beat this on Ultra Violence. And I'm going to take a look at Nightmare just in case how it is going to end up. But if it's not working, I mean, if it's too hard for me since I'm not really good at this game, I will turn it back to hurt me plenty. Okay, so I had several issues to tackle. First of all, Bandicam doesn't work, so I set up OBS. Hopefully it's going to be fine. And I also made Afterburner work by turning off motion blur, so that you need to turn off motion blur in the settings. You don't need the config file, you need to turn it off in the settings. So just as a reference, I'm going to show you my settings, and also just in case someone would like to get them. One point one setting I will point out. Yeah, so you can see all of them is here. These are going to be my settings. I might change these ones later on. Okay, so this one, I'm going to talk about that one a little bit because that one can be important. It is actually important. So I have everything maxed out, as you can see. I've got a really good graphics card, an RTX 2070. Yeah, non-super. The super one is, but it was way too expensive for me. This was the cheapest one. Yeah, tight budget. Unfortunately, I know that the super is more efficient, or it's like biased performance, but the 2070 RTX is perfect for me. Okay, the processor is i7-7700. Okay, a little bit of bottlenecking. It's 7th generation Intel CPU, but I think it's still fine. Okay, so these are my settings in the graphics. Everything is maxed out. I have no issues. I've already done some tests. This game is really well optimized, but you have to be careful with one setting. The sound, I mean the OST of this game, I cannot give it to like 9 out of 10. It's the same quality just as Doom 2016. So if you already need a review, I can give it to 9 out of 10 for the music. And the sound as well, it's almost 10 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. But I still stated that Doom 2016 is a little bit better than this one. Now I'm not saying this game is bad, okay? And I'm not talking about the Marauder. I'm completely fine with the Marauder as an enemy. It's a little bit difficult, but that's not the reason why I think Doom 2016 is a little bit better. It's due to the aesthetics, and the atmosphere. I think Doom 2016 has done it a little bit better, but of course Doom Eternal has nice improvements. The combat, for example, combat is completely refined and balanced out, etc. The ammo health stuff is like so for me. I don't really mind it that you don't have so much ammo and health. I think you have health and ammo in this game as well. You have to use a chainsaw to glory kill more to get ammo, and yeah, you need to glory kill more like in the melee combat to punch enemies to get health, and you're also supposed to use one of the your new tools, the flame bash, to get shield or armor. Sorry, I don't have any problems with that. One negative thing I can bring up maybe is the Gauss cannon. It could have been included because the Unmaker is here and the Crucible is here, but why not include the Gauss cannon as well? I know it's a little bit overpowered, but it could have been modified. I don't know why to take it off, but yeah, those are just small negative things about this game. So I would say like Doom 2016 is 5% better than this one. Okay, so I just like it a little bit better. But of course, I have no problems with the Marauder. Many people don't like the fact that the Marauder is there. It's completely fine and it's a challenge. It's a really challenging enemy, and in older games, things were even harder. So, as per my understanding, or as far as I recall. Furthermore, what else people don't like about this game is the DLC is too hard. Yes, the DLC is really too hard, but you can still turn the difficulty down or decrease it, so you still have those 4 options. the ones that you have in Doom Eternal or Doom 2016. The only exception is that you don't need to unlock the Nightmare mode this time. So that's... yeah, so I don't know if I missed anything. I'm just going through all of this. Sorry for talking a lot. I'm using this video also as a test, just in case that anything goes wrong. The only concern of mine is the file size, because OBS works it works different compared to Bandicam. Bandicam doesn't work with this game, unfortunately. It crashes. The game crashes. Yeah, let's just get going. So, oh, not the Ancient Gods. We go for the campaign. I've already played. So as you can see, I've already played this game. I completed it on Hurt Me Plenty. And this is where I discovered the stupid auto map that I didn't use in Doom 2016. Now I'm going full on this. So I'm going to try to explore this game, Doom Eternal, appropriately, because in my last playthrough I actually rushed through a little bit. That wasn't a good thing to do. Okay, so basically, let's just get going. Oh, I forgot about the setting that I wanted to talk about. So it's an important one. You should set this to adaptive, because if you don't set this to adaptive, well, you can try on and triple buffering as that, but you shouldn't set this to off. Now vertical, why would I recommend this? Because if you check Afterburner, I don't know if you can see it actually. Yes, you can see it. These are cool stuff, by the way. All of this, the menu. Okay, maybe the UI, that's another negative thing for me, that I like the Doom 2016 UI more than this one. This is not bad, but I just like it better. Again, yeah, I just like the blue, not these squarey things. So the UI is a little bit... I think, I wouldn't say it's a downgrade, but this is more... I just prefer the Doom 2016 style more. It could have been kept, but it could have been made an option, for example, like I don't know, some kind of skin. It's not a skin, but style. Okay, so going back to that setting, so if you set vertical sync to off, that's going to unlock your FPS, and that's going to basically put a really high load on your system if you play this game. When I set this to off, I can actually show you, but I'm not going to show it because I don't want to stress my computer that much. The GPU usage went up to 95%. This is MSI Afterburner, by the way, so yeah, we got tuner statistics. Okay, and the CPU usage also went from like 30 to 60 and 70%. Now, it was still fine, but basically my computer was like a car almost. Okay, with all of the phones speeding up. So that's the reason why I set that to adaptive. It's going to keep the FPS on 60, okay, 60 frames per second, and it's not going to put any stress on your computer, and it's still working really fine. I don't have any problem slugs or anything. I think the reason to unlock the FPS is for competitive gameplay. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure this is intended or if it has any sense, because I'm going to check this in other games as well. I never thought that vertical sync would have. That's why I like to use that MSI Afterburner, by the way, just to test some of this stuff. I always knew that vertical sync is bad, but it seems that in a game like this, where it can actually put lots of stress on your computer, I'm not sure why vertical sync is. It's actually here in the bottom. I'm noticing it right now. Reduces screen tearing if enabled, but caps maximum frame rate to max refresh rate of display device. I see. Well, we can keep it on 60 FPS. That's working completely fine, and it's not going to destroy my not computer. It's not going to destroy it, but I wouldn't want to stress it if it's not necessary. The menu music is excellent, by the way. 9 out of 10 music, 10 out of 10 sound design, I can only tell you that. The combat is 9.7 out of 10 for this game. Okay, I will talk about the stuff later, but that I like more in Doom 2016. Just minor things, but it would have been nice to have those. It would make this game really a masterpiece. So it is already a masterpiece, but yeah. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say, that you should keep this on adaptive, so that your computer doesn't get loud due to the stress. It's for 130 and 40 FPS, I think that was my max. Yeah, it was actually putting lots of, well, tasks on my GPU and CPU. Basically overloaded it. I wouldn't say overloaded it, but okay. I'm going to keep an eye on the MSI after maybe one or couple of times. I will see. But let's get going. I also have to remember if I'm recording or not, because now with OBS I'm not getting a little bit of lag. So I was using it in Bandicam when I started to record. There was a little bit of lag, and I knew that it was recording. Now OBS doesn't lag, so I have to always check. Luckily I can use Ctrl-D to check if it's recording and it's not crashing anything. This game is also using the Vulkan API. You cannot use OpenGL. The Vulkan is really good, I think, for this game. So if it's made, if that graphics API is put into good use, then it's going to work fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to continue game, and I need to reset it because I've already done some tests. Okay, I'm here, but I'm just going to reset this mission. Let's start from the beginning.
Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
And that was the exact... yeah, this is Mars. Or the Sun, what is this? Planet. I think that was Mars. Okay, the moon is cracked.
Fall back! No! They're everywhere!
I know the story, by the way.
Casualties range in the billions.
Well, we could see what happened if Mars was overrun by the demons. Now it's time for Earth, it seems.
We must pray now, pray. Pray that he is watching.
Please, anyone, if you can hear me, if you're out there.
Attempting to acquire the Hell Priest signal.
Nearly 60% of our planet has been consumed by the invaders.
We have the Hell Priest signal locked in. The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They feared the mark of the beast.
Okay, we will try to help, but...
I've located the priest signal. I will mark it on your HUD.
The intro was very good, by the way. Oh. Let's perform the goal request. Sorry for that. Oh. I will talk more about this game. Okay, so that's how our automap looks like. And that's how UI we need to get used to that. Now, I just prefer the Doom 2016 a little bit more. Again, but maybe some people like this one more. It's fun, it's big. In this game you're supposed to use the chainsaw and glory kills as means of survival now. Oh. I would like to kiss these guys here. You shouldn't look at that if you don't like disturbing stuff. That's our chainsaw. Okay. Yes, we will have a separate button here. Graphics are definitely improved. Or have been improved. Are improved. Have been improved. Have been improved. And we are on ultra violence, as you can see. Okay, so let's use auto map. One thing that they fixed is that there's no bug in it, hopefully. Secret found. I want to keep a UI in this way. I'm also using maybe a little bit larger field of view value, just in case that, just for the recording. You will have to, well, in this game there is more interaction, and I think that's fine. So all of these are positives for me. Just the overall aesthetics I think is better to 2016. That's the only, and the ghost cannon, the lack of ghost cannon, the UI, so this stuff. Just take a look at the UI on the bottom left. I just like the previous one better, but we are not going to pouch these droids anymore because these come from Vega. Okay, sticky bombs are full auto. Let's go for sticky bombs. I'm going to use this, maybe I mentioned it earlier, but I'm going to use this as a recording test. It's not punched. Yes, that's Vega. Vega is helping us a lot, so now it will turn out who these characters are. Breakables. It's a little bit of cartoony as well. I like it, no problem. I'm not saying this is a bad game. This is an amazing game. Okay, so where are our challenges? Oh, here they are. Complete one mission on ultra violence or harder. Complete one mission on nightmare or harder. I will try. I will try, and I will also have to say or admit what my favorite maps are. Challenges, mission. No challenges available. Okay. These are the imps, I guess, updated. Yes, as you can see, you need to rely on glory kills more in this game. That's definitely not a negative thing for me, either. And I also have no issues with the Marauder. Although it's going to be very difficult. I like challenging these games, so in other games you also have challenges like that, difficult enemies. Get to, okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but Dig or Dag or Doug, Doug. Not sure how to pronounce that, unfortunately, sorry for that. Dag, I guess, Deluxe. Let's call him Dag Deluxe. I have trouble with these kind of names. How to pronounce them. I always ask the person how to pronounce the name. If I don't know, of course. Okay, so that's our auto map. The auto map is definitely, I mean, this thing itself has been improved. Just the UI itself, which I don't really like. I'm not saying it's bad, but I just prefer the Doom 2016 one. We still have our double jumping, which is really good. Okay. I'm going to reach the next checkpoint and I'm going to stop the recording. Okay, maybe not, because I would like to see how long it takes. We have collectibles, hell barges. Okay, those are titans. Yeah. I just continue. Oh. Hello.
Remains guarded.
Oh. Okay, that was a little bit gory.
Has been terminated. The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%. There are 2 hell priests remaining.
Dude. Oh, cocodemons. Can we kill it? We can't, unfortunately. And that's a titan. Oh, the entire ground is shaking. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, one positive thing in this game is that you don't die instantly. Titans are carrying these hell priests, by the way. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording here, I guess. Yeah, definitely I'm going to stop the recording here, or maybe not, let's just continue a little bit further. That was the checkpoint anyway. Or maybe I'm not sure, let's just put a little bit more length. Let's get this. So choose weapon mod. Yes, so from these field drones, yeah. We got those weapon mods. Press have to. Okay, yes, I know that. I like the other one better. I have to search for secrets. On Ultraviolence, you're supposed to search for these secrets, otherwise. Yeah, otherwise we will have problems. So with Alt you can press. You can find your mission objectives. Oh, is it still shaking? Okay, the bird looks really messed up. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to stop it here, so thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. I will go full mode from now on.